Welcome to week 2 of our Alexander County Barndominium build series. This week was kind of a quiet week. We tried to burn some brush that we had cut from the week before to kind of get the pile emptied out here because I got more cutting to do before the grader comes in. So this was attempt number 1, and I was on the struggle bus for this one. Just couldn't get the thing lit off. It was too windy, things were too wet, and the brush that I had on there was just too green for it to light off, so I ended up waiting a couple of days, which I'll show you here in a minute, and it ignited rather easily. So just by taking a couple extra days, it really made a difference. But we also this week got a chance to talk to the architect, which went really well. I had the blueprints already initially kind of laid out for him to go off of, so we're hoping in 2 weeks that he'll have the preliminary plans back to us so we can look at. Of course, when I drew them out on the graph paper, I didn't take into account the thickness of the walls. So he's going to add all that detail in and then send us the Rev 1 back, and we'll kind of see what happens to the room sizes and see if we're good to go to move forward. Or I'm sure there's going to be some changes, but at least we got to start. The other thing we did this week was talk to the excavator and guy that's going to do the grading for me. He stopped by and kind of looked at what we had. So I'll show you later on in the video what we're thinking as far as grading goes for the lot. So we ended up shooting some more grades just to kind of see where things are at and relayed out the house and the garage and the future workshop area. So that should be happening here in the near future. But coming up here, you'll see I get mighty close to losing an eyebrow. And yep, right there. And yeah, it just didn't go well that day. This is day 2 of attempting to burn, and things went really well. As you can see, it took off just by drying out and putting some old timbers that we went down by the creek bed to pick up. This took me probably 20 minutes to get going, and it burned all day. So all the brush was taken care of, so now I'm ready to do some more cutting, and I got a place to throw it. But next week should be another busy week. We're going to head to the county and talk to the environmental health company and hopefully get our septic permit, where they have to come out and do a site inspection now that we have everything flagged, and let us know where we need to dig the test holes, and then come evaluate those holes after they're dug. So hopefully I'll get some good video on that and kind of give you guys an idea. After that happens, we'll end up talking to the building and zoning and hopefully get our building permit after that. So it should be another exciting week of moving forward and progress on the lot. And then the week after that, hopefully we start getting the stuff back from the architect. So it should be fun. As promised, here's the front of our lot, and this is the grade line that we're looking at for the excavator and dozer to come in and get this hill knocked down a little bit so we have a nice flat building envelope. So we'll see what it looks like in the end, but before we do that, we are going to go to the environmental health department and get our septic permit and get that area marked out so we don't disturb any of that dirt. The last couple of weeks have really opened up the front of the lot, clearing the brush out. So I'm really excited about continuing this, and next week we start getting into the permit phase, and hopefully shortly thereafter get into breaking ground and moving dirt. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.